You will all be fired from another job by doing that.
That is correct.
Isn't it true that when the incident happened, you were, quote, about 200 feet away?
That is correct.
For most of the night, isn't it true that you couldn't hear or see most of what was happening?
That's correct.
Isn't it true that you were friends with April Walker?
Yes, I would like to consider that.
Isn't it true that you arrested Ricardo Roberts even though you didn't investigate the scene?
That's correct.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. Detective, you may step down. This time, will the defense be calling any witnesses?
The defense calls Sabrina Hoover to the stand.
And please state your name for the record.
Grace. Please state your name for the record.
Sabrina Hoover.
Where were you on the night of the incident, February 19th, 2016?
I was at Spaghetti Grill.
Who was with you?
Ricardo Roberts.
Why did you go to the restaurant?
To go get some dinner.
Did you know that April worked there?
No.
When you sat down at the restaurant, what happened?
Well, we sat down and I could tell that April was showing a lot of anger.
When did you first hear that April was threatening you or Ricardo?
When she dropped the hot fries on Ricardo's lap.
What happened after you and Ricardo left the restaurant?
We went out to the parking lot and we saw April Walker walking towards us.
What happened next?
She punched, Ricardo lifted up his hand for self-defense just in case April actually did punch him, and April did punch him, and then she punched him 5 or 6 times in the face and neck.
Was there anyone around that saw the fight?
I believe April's cop friend was there, but I don't think he saw them.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel.
Ms. Cooper, did you go to school?
Well, yes.
What school did you go to?
I went to University of Florida.
And did you do any extracurricular activities?
Involved. I don't remember.
In your statement, it said for your first 2 years of college that you actually did play a few sports. Why did you quit those sports?
I guess I got bored.
So do you still consider yourself a female athlete?
Not that much.
And do you have any pre-existing hate for April Walker knowing that she was a female athlete?
No.
When did you meet Mr. Roberts?
Sometime in January of 2016
And where did you meet him?
in a carnival.
So please elaborate on how you approached Mr. Roberts by giving him your information.
I saw him in the snack booth and then I gave him my card and cell phone number.
And did you know Mr. Roberts was in a pre-existing relationship?
Yes.
So isn't it true that you continued to flirt with him even though you were aware that he was in a relationship?
I don't think I flirted with him. I just,
And where did Mr. Roberts take you the night of February 19th?
he took me to the Spaghetti Grill.
And were you aware that Miss...
Excuse me?
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
We believe that the witness is reading off a paper and we were told that we were not allowed to do that as a witness. Am I wrong?
Yes. We can continue as is fine. That's fine. Yes. Yeah. You're fine. Please do it. You may continue.
How tall do you believe Mr. Roberts is?
I say around 5'6", but he states that he's 5'9".
And did you know that April was working at the Spaghetti Grill?
No, I had
true that you saw Mr. Roberts texting someone?
Yes.
Permission to approach the stand?
Yes.
And is this not you in the picture?
Yes.
And this is your boyfriend's statement to Ms. Walker.
I was not aware of that.
If I may at this time, the evidence that council is presenting has been stipulated as to be presented into evidence. So there'll be no question as to admitting that into evidence. You may continue.
So, did you notice April following you outside of the spaghetti bar?
Yes, she looked very angry when she did.
And was she making any noises?
Well, yeah, I heard her barking and she was stomping towards us.
And how did Mr. Roberts react to this?
He was scared and lifted up his hand for self-defense in a fist.
Okay. And Mr. Roberts prides himself on being tough, so how did he allow April to hit him?
Well, I guess April must have punched him and he caught him off guard.
And did you walk or run behind April to pin down her hands?
Yes, I did, but I was scared for Ricardo, so she wouldn't punch him anymore.
Isn't it true that you were able to see Ricardo punching April?
Yes, but he would not hit someone unless it was only for self-defense.
Thank you, counsel. State. Any cross-examine the witness?
Ricardo Roberts.
Calling Ricardo Roberts, son?
Yeah.
Okay. Counsel, what's your name for the record, please? I'm sorry?
Anisha.
Thank you. You may proceed.
Please state your name for the record.
Ricardo Roberts.
How old are you and which college do you attend?
I'm 20 years old and I go to Israel Trinity College.
Where were you on the date of Friday, November 19th, 2016?
I was at the Spaghetti Grill.
Who was with you?
My girlfriend Sabrina.
How did you see it first look when you arrived?
We arrived at the table and found out that April was so homeless.
So you did not intentionally have April as your surrogate. How did Ms. Walker react to seeing you with the sleeper?
She was very surprised and angry, and so angry that she gave me a dirty water glass on purpose.
What happened after that?
I politely asked for a new one, and then she was very slow in bringing it back, and she only brought it back when she served our food.
What happened after she served her food?
Then she gave Sabrina French fries instead of a baked potato. And when Sabrina commented on that, April called me a big idiot and dumped steaming hot French fries onto my lap.
How did that make you feel?
I was very angry, embarrassed, and in pain that she would do such a thing, especially in front of my girlfriend.
Has she ever threatened you or attacked you before?
Yes, when we were dating, the day we broke up, she pinned me against the wall in front of me.
What happened after she dumped the French fries in your lap?
Then she went back and we got niece over to give us a food, and she was much polite. Then Sabrina went to the bathroom and we went to a car after that.
What happened after Sabrina exited the bathroom?
Then we heard stomps and a growl, so when I turned around, I had my fists raised in surprise and saw that April was him. And then she punched me 5 or 6 times.
What happened after she punched you? Did you retaliate in self-defense?
Yes, I was scared for my life because she was much bigger than me. So I punched him once to protect myself and my girlfriend. It was just a coincidence that Sabrina pulled her own gun at the same time.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add on this event?
Yes, when the detective arrived, he did no investigation and just immediately arrested me.
That's the question, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. State. And again, counsel, if you can state your name for the record. Thank you.
May I proceed?
Yes.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9" prueba que yo lo tenía verídica.
Okay, so were you present during Mrs. Vernon Walker's testimony?
What do you mean by that?
Were you present when they were in the witness stand testifying?
Yes.
So are you aware they both said you were 5'6"?
Yes.
Isn't it fact that you met Sabrina while you were in a relationship with April?
Yes, but we didn't start dating until after I ended my relationship.
But you flirted with each other even though you were still in a relationship.
I wouldn't call it flirting.
Okay, so what would you call it?
I would call it just casual conversation with an offer to date if I ended my relationship.
Okay. In your statement, you said, I figured I'll get back at her for embarrassing me in front of everyone. Is this the statement correct?
Yes.
Okay. And what about the statement, she wouldn't be able to do anything because she's at work? Is this one correct?
Yes.
Do you recognize? Do you recognize who this is in front of?
Counsel, can I see that before we entered into evidence? Thank you.
It's
Okay, and just so the jury is aware that there's been a stipulation as to the screenshot number 1 is an exhibit into evidence. Counsel, you may proceed. Thank you.
Who's in the photo?
My girlfriend, Sabrina Cooper,
What is she wearing?
a bikini.
Can you please say out loud the caption that you wrote to Sabrina, to April?
Your replacement, isn't she hot?
Okay. Why did you send this photo to your ex-girlfriend?
I just wanted to make her a little bit angry. I never intended to get it that far.
Do you believe that this was an appropriate text message to send to your ex-girlfriend?
No,
Why not?
because it made her a bit angry, but I don't think it made her angry enough to be able to hit me.
Okay. What about the statement, I wanted to push it a little, by asking for a different water glass and sent her a text